My darling, am I pleased to see
Shut up and take my money!
Gaming.
You want to run this ship? Yes. Well, you can't.
I have good news and I have better news. The good news is it's Friday. The better news is it's Friday and you're watching my stream. Greetings, everyone. How the fuck are you? June, thank you for doing that shout out. One Inch Heroes, hello. Moros, great to see ya. Shiny Mew Paints, my buddy Mel. What is up, you beautiful people? Is it oh, it is a long weekend. Yeah, because it's Memorial Day. How plunsed am I today? I never do this. Let's find out. Okay. Yeah. Finally recovering and cleaning from sick brain. I spent 40 minutes trying to find important papers today that sick brain hid under things and played Find the Smell. Find the Smell is like not my favorite game, I will say. It's actually, I fucking hate that game. Yeah, would pass up on every single time. Hey, Yamel. Unless it's a good smell. Unless it's like, I smell a pie. Let's get this pie. But it's never that. When has it ever been, oh, I smell a mystery pie. Let's go get some pie. Y'all, I'm doing good. I woke up way earlier than I wanted to, but I woke up way earlier than I wanted to, but I'm caffeinated, and I'm feeling good. It's fucking Friday. Gonna paint some Hellboy minis. I'm feeling really stoked about a lot of stuff. I might have just bought the game Death Wizards because it's cheap. The PDF and the book was under $20 after taxes and shipping. Like, yes, thank you. So I have a cool new game to read through. I'm excited to paint these minis. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Yeah. It's mostly the caffeine, honestly. I'm in a similar boat to One Inch Heroes. Outside of my house is weird now too. Do you mean the smell outside is weird? Or something has happened to outside your house? Like there's plant growth or alien invasions or, you know, similar things? Are you on some fun hallucinogens? Are you on some unfun hallucinogens? All of these options are possible. I'll zoom out a little bit. Haloplunsnogens. You know, a haloplunsnogen. Is that paint? Or is that not paint? No, that's paint. All right. Had 3 yellow jacket nests, and now there's an anole on the. Well, good. That's good that there's an anole eating the nests. I mean, it's cool that one of those nests got an annulment. Because nobody wants yellow jacket nests, but anoles are pretty cool. Surprising lizard house maintenance. All right, so what I got on my desk today, I have Hellboy, Hellboy mid blood rage, wielding a chunk of a giant's sword, which I specifically say I'm saving this guy to paint last because I fucking love this mini. And I've painted like 4 other Hellboys from this game. I also have Mammon, the demon prince Mammon, but as entombed in a construct. And I'm trying to decide whether I do metallic metals, or like true metallics or non-metallics. for this thing, but it's going to be a big slab of gray either way. And then I have these two giants who are about to get absolutely ruined by Hellboy. And I looked up their colors, and they're basically just shades of brown. So, should be pretty quick to paint. And that's where we're at. So I'm going to begin by applying shades of brown. Putting something in gallery. Put something in gallery. Scrolling up. Whoa. The angle on that screen is making my fucking vertigo occur, which is weird because it's vertigo, and that's not how that should work usually. Is that a fuck, I can't say Gardevoir in a fancy robe? I like that. With the Stegosauruses. The fact that you can watch stuff in VR chat blows my fucking mind. Say it like Sophia. Sort of a Gardevoir. A Gardevoir with a Stegosaurus in a I've already forgotten, a bathrobe. Aren't some of the constructs gold? Which ones? What are we talking about? You mean like in Hellboy and the Golden Army? Some of the constructs are gold, but those were like just in the movie. So I'm gonna be sticking to the way this looks in the comic, which I can't fucking find now. Where is he? Yeah, like just big gray guy. Not even sure he's metal. He might be stone, but I think he's metal. Sorry, it's not Mammon, it's Beelzebub, I think. Because he's the Order of the Fly. Does it say what he is? Who's that guy? Okay. Rick's letting us go early for the holiday. Fuck yeah. He's definitely stoned? Okay, then he will be... Well, he looks metal to me, though. Like... That looks like metal and not like stone to me. Like, it's so smooth. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But I'm going to start with putting some base coats on these giants. Because if I can find the paint I'm looking for, I can use that as my base coat for basically the whole model. Paint them in a dark gray non-metallic metal. You got a strong argument there. But I might also just go with what paints faster, and that would be a dark true metallic metal, because I don't really want to paint him non-metallic. Now that I'm thinking about it and I've said the words a couple times, I don't want to fucking do that. What is happening? This is just a song called Billy Zane. What? What is happening? This is an hour-long podcast just called Billy Zane. What? What? No, we're not listening to an hour of a podcast. Steph! It's very stormy.
He's my best friend. He's my pal. He's my home.
Hey, we love you
my
too.
soldier. He's my sweet cheese. My good time boy.
No, that was a purposeful ad by Klez, because we have that inside joke about Billy Zane. How you doing, Rube? Humans is very generous. You are not mixing very well. Oh, see, so Drew, here's what I'm thinking. For the metallics, I'm thinking I'm gonna start with the base coat of this bronze from Pro Acryl, and then go to magnesium from Pro Acryl. Cause I've used both of these recently and they are fucking sexy. And I think that'll make a nice dark, like old, like Tin Bits style fucking metallic. Yo, Rube, I fucking bought Death Wizards this morning. Like, immediately after breakfast, the first thing I did was buy Death Wizards. It's cheap. It's cheap. I gotta say, it was like $20 after fucking all the taxes and shipping and everything. So I just fucking went for it. Whoa, come back. Oh yeah, see, I fucking hate having cards at the table. So I did not go for the cards. I don't want to feel like I'm playing a card game when I'm playing a minis and dice game, so I never fuck with cards. They are nothing but an impediment. Now, I would rather have a fucking book than a card. I don't know why I feel that way. I know a book is like literally technically less practical and useful, but it makes my brain happier to have a book to reference than some fucking cards. Cards feel messy, which like makes actually, yeah, that's what it is. Cards feel messy, which makes me anxious. That's what it is. Books, all the pages are stuck together in the same place every time, but cards can get misplaced. I can read the wrong card. I can definitely read the wrong page in the book too, but the cards make me fucking anxious as compared to having a book. Thanks for helping me figure that out, chat. That was my least favorite thing about War Machine. That was like, well, that and the tone of the rule book being like, fuck you, big balls, brr! I didn't like that, but no, the cards I fucking hated. I also don't fuck with the Army Builder app because I'm not I'm just not fucking with GW's Army Builder app. Like, Battlescribe exists, and until Battlescribe doesn't exist, I'm gone. I started playing in Mark II, and there were still a bunch of cards, so I don't know what to tell you. Oh, the macho tone towards the end of Mark II, they started removing it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just got out of War Machine because my like, I didn't enjoy playing it. Because, like, Emmett! 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 Hello, my friend. Because all the fucking War Machine players around me locally were fucking power gamers, so I didn't enjoy playing with them.
Friend. He's my pal. He's my homeboy, my rotten soldier. He's my sweet cheese, my good time boy.
I love Company of Iron, which was a skirmish game in that setting. Privateer released it and just never supported it. Yeah, that makes sense. Privateer had like many issues in just about every way that a company can have issues. Oh shit, I didn't even scroll back up and read the thing that Clover sent. Hi Adam, I don't know if I said hi to you yet. Here, but I'm gonna be a bit scattered, didn't sleep much. Poor partner tried a sleep aid that triggered the sleep yelling, which triggered Spawn's night terrors, so now we're calling the meds the Living Dead or zombie meds. We are in good moods, but tired as heck. Holy cannoli. My name is perpetually misspelled, and I've been told that I spell my name wrong, so, you know. White people names. The Bennett Gesserit. One of my favorite Adventure Zone jokes ever was with when they did they played Lasers and Feelings, but they did it as a space country western band, and Clint McElroy's character was named Benny Jean Ezeret, and like that is probably my all-time favorite Adventure Zone joke. It's like so painfully niche. Well, it also depends on what branch of my family is trying to spell it. Because if you go to Australia and talk to my relatives in Australia, it's 2 N's and 1 T. And if you go back to Scotland, it's 2 N's and 2 T's. But if you're here in America, it's 1 N and 1 T. So who the fuck knows? Bennett. I don't even spell my name right. There are many times in my life I've been asked to spell my name, and I spell it B-E-N-T. My name Bent. You can call me Bent. I should... Oh, that's right. My airbrush doesn't currently fucking work. God damn it. I need to get her replacement parts. Drew, have you ever tried to... have you ever had to replace the needle in an airbrush? Because my needle is fucked. Benet? I already get called Benet, and I fucking hate it. That's just the French way of pronouncing my name. Oh, it's so fucking bent that the tip is actually like a fucking crochet needle, like hooked all the way 180 degrees around. And even if I get it fucking straight again, it's fucking shot. It's not going to be straight, like, ever again. Yeah, well, I know I need a new needle, yeah, but I was saying, have you ever done it? Do you know how, I mean, I know how to pull it out and put a new one in. Is it as easy as just going on the fucking website and ordering a new one, or do I have to fucking fuck with shit? All right, tight. Jennifer, it sounds almost exactly like Jennifer. Apparently it's a cultural spelling. Jennifer. I don't know anything. Genevieve, it's like Guinevere. Jennifer comes from Guinevere. So there's that. So it's gotta be some weird anglicization of Guinevere. Frenching. French people just fucking can't say words or spell them. Is really the point of this conversation. Is that if the French are involved, it's fucked up. Need to figure out what's going on with my shitty handheld airbrush now that it's too hot to rattle can. Adam, I'm doing great. I did not sleep as much as I wanted, but I am heavily caffeinated and feeling good. I'm glad it's the fucking weekend. If D&D in just under 2 hours, you should stay in chat and fucking live chat D&D to us. So fucking eepy. Eepier than Jeepers. Jeepers Creepers. Should do a longer stream. Well, I mean, if your D&D is in under 2 hours, I'll still be online. Actually, yeah, and One Inch Heroes has just said the thing that I was gonna say to Rube. So, great minds think alike. Follow our directions. You'll never go wrong. Usually goes 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. And it's in 2 hours. Yeah, I'm not gonna do a fucking 8-hour stream just for the fun of it. I'd rather hang out with my wife tonight. Not that I don't love y'all, but holy fuck. I feel like I have not seen Junebug at all this week. Zombie!
Because he's my best friend, he's my pal.
How are you?
He's my homeboy, my rotten soldier. He's my sweet cheese, my good time boy.
Raven, is this the final session of the campaign? Ah, there you go. Answered my question immediately. Quite possibly the last of the Cam Plunced. The Cam Plunced.
It's always time for Plunced.
June is supposed to win. I mean, June is always going to win, end of story. She's got papers on you? You have my license and registration? Is that where that is? Damn, we are low plunced today. Fucking ain't nobody with big plunced. Damn, see what I mean? Got to hit the USPS. And mail a commission off. Oh, shucks. That is lighter than I thought it was. Now that I've actually put it out on a pallet. I've been bamboozled. That's like... Okay, that is the same color. It just looks dark. Huh. I think 59 is the highest plunced we've got today. Did I miss one bigger than that? Because fuck.
Hello there.
$65. All right. Fucking behave yourself,
It's
Dexitachi.
always time for Plunced.
I made a plunced like this, which was the plunced at the time. No, I have not fixed Ko-Fi bot. Ko-Fi bot because I just forgot. I'll be real. I forgot. I forgot about that. Ko-Fi for streamers? Is this the thing I need to click? No, I don't want that. How to use Ko-fi with Twitch. It worked, but not by much. Is it that? No, okay. I'm gonna focus on painting metallics first. Fuck, I love how good Monument metallics go on. They're so fucking creamy. Their coverage is grand. Increasingly, I'm like fucking. I will abandon and forsake all other paint companies. Pro Acryl has my life. Pro Acryl is my lord. I've yet to use a paint from them that isn't just fucking exactly what I need in my life. I feel like I need to like personally thank the Monument Hobbies staff. Oh yeah, the more that I use, every single time I pick up a new one, I'm like, oh, this is the best version of this color I've ever used. And I never have that reaction to paint lines where every single one I use is the best one of that I've ever used. But Monument fucking pulls it off. I'm definitely a Pro Acryl shill. A Pro Shrill. No, that doesn't work as well. I like Pro Acryl Shrill. Yesterday I had a weird encounter where somebody asked me in a parking lot if I would like to go to church on Sunday. Were they like, would you like to come with me to church on Sunday? Or were they just generally asking you if you want to go to church? Were they proselytizing? Because I've definitely been proselytized to in parking lots more than anywhere else. Where's the paintbrush I want? Not that one. That one, baby! Found it! Ah! I remember one time I was on my lunch break sitting in my car. I just finished my food and I was reading a book. And somebody came by and like knocked on my window and was like, I see that you like to read. And I was like, cool. Do you want to let me get back to it? And they're like, but have you ever read the Bible? And I was like, yep. And they're like, well, you look like you could use this copy of the Bible that is specifically from whatever fucking denomination they were in. And I was like, I promise you, I do not need to read the Bible again. Thank you for your time. And then they just didn't leave until I rolled up the window. And just sat there and read. Come on. Just a little bit of Tozy left. There we go, you beautiful
Hello there.
fucker. Odd! Fuck yeah, it's Tears for Fears. You'd never know because that's not what it says on the little fucking thing. Because Spotify hates me now. But it is Tears for Fears. No one knew me. No one knew me. And I kinda, very specifically asked me, I would like to go to church. Huh. Well, that's fucking weird. Tell them to go to hell. People asking if you want to go to church love when you tell them to go to hell. That's a thing I've learned in my life. Instant way to make friends. Hey, can I just say, what I fucking love is the, like, cultural thing that Twitch does where, like, everybody fucking says hi to each other. And I know that's normal in real life and shit like that. But I fucking love in, like, Twitch communities when everybody's fucking saying hi to each other. It's so tight. It feels warm and fuzzy, you know? Odd, I'm doing great. I'm fucking over-caffeinated. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm happy to be painting. I'm happy to be hanging with y'all. I'm happy... excuse me, that tonight is fucking chillin' time. Yeah, community. Community good. Unless it's a cult. As you said cult behavior. Community good, cult scary. I was carrying a rainbow IKEA bag. Well, you know God created rainbows, Moros.
Please send me your books
And that the...
today.
Adam and Bother 27 just subscribed. Odin indeed gifted a tier 1 sub to Adam and Bother 27. They have given 62 gift subs in the channel.
You just got a gift sub from Odd One. Because Odd's a very nice creature. Odd gave me some bones on your behalf. I should wait for this to dry. I can see that it's not dry yet. Bennett, you're jumping the gun. Fucking chill your bill. Too excited. Reel it back in. Paint something else first. Like Hellboy's coat. Should do some corpse paint on your face today? I don't have the fucking equipment to do that. Unless you're telling me to put acrylics on my face. I do not have the fucking clown white grease paint one needs to do corpse paint look. I have black lipstick, I have black eyeliner, I have black eyeshadow. I can approximate something, but I'm also not cult enough to fucking do the death metal look. More importantly than not having the equipment. I'm not true cult. I'm just a little guy. Well, just a big guy, you know? A little them. I've honestly never tried corpse paint because it's very silly to me. So I have no idea if I could pull it off or not. Actually, that's not true. Never mind. I have done corpse paint. I forgot. In college, I was in a Marilyn Manson cover band, and essentially did corpse paint for that. I totally forgot about that. Wow. I don't think I have. I think the only pics are on Facebook. I'm like pretty sure the only pics are on Facebook. And since I don't even know how to log into my Facebook, that rests squarely on June's shoulders, or possibly one in Chiro's. I won't go on Facebook even for your corpse paint photos. I don't, honestly. I have no desire to do that. As I've said, it's kind of silly. And not silly in the way that I find enjoyable. Just sort of silly in like a... You take yourself too seriously. Maybe. I don't know. I don't fuck with it. It's not my jam. I don't like black metal. That's really where I needed to go. Yeah, I don't have my password. I don't know. I'm not looking. I'm not putting the effort in. But if someone else wants to put the effort in, they can go all over the fucking Discord. And that is A-okay by me. God damn, I forgot about this song. This song's so good. Would you or June have posted them on Discord? No. I don't think June even knew about those photos until today. And I definitely would not have posted them on Discord because I don't have them. I know for a fact they're on Facebook, but I can't tell you the last time I actually logged into Facebook. That was so pre-June era. That was 2010, 2011, maybe. That was pre, like, me knowing who I was as a person era. That was the bad old days. No, if they exist, they'll get added. If someone finds them, I support them winding up on the Discord, but they're not there now for sure. Yeah, the fucking 2 years just after college were like the worst time in my life, you know? Living Dead Girl, how are you, bud? I can't remember what color Hellboy's little booties are. I guess I have a reference right here. Hellboy, what color are your little booties? Do I have a picture of Hellboy in daylight with feet? There's the question. That's in shadow. I love Mike Mignola, but I hate... Okay, it's black like his shorts are. Okay, got it. Posted? Oh, shit. Oh, wow. That's after the fucking... That's after drumming. That is so much fucking sweat. Sweetie, I'm in a rock and a hard place. I'm sorry. It was definitely looked... It looked like something that wasn't a smear before I started drumming. And now it's that. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm so glad that exists. Thank you, Drew. My animal yellow jacket removal service cleared out 1.5 nests. They probably got full and went home. If they complete the job, they will have saved me at least $80. So what should I buy my outdoor anole? A gun. Invited to a friend's wedding, and I love the kid. He's like a little brother. His fiance is showing her colors, and now I want to avoid the whole thing. You are fully allowed to not go to things. And you don't even need to make drama about it. Just be like, yeah, I'm... something unavoidable has come up. No, a really small gun, Moros. A really small gun. My boyfriend is the groomsman. I don't... You just don't have to go. If you are not the main person who's got invited, like... The invitation, if your boyfriend's the groomsman, it sounds like he got invited and you're the +1. As the +1, you don't have to fucking go. Fuck that. And you don't have to give a reason for not going. And maybe I'm just spicy, but I think even if they do ask you for a reason you're not going, you can just say, I don't fucking like her. And I don't want to cause drama, so I'm not going to be there. The UV bake oven. Oh my God, Drew. The friend would know why I wasn't going? Well, that's friend's fucking problem. Friend's the one getting married to a shithead. Lizards can't pull triggers. Have you ever trained one to pull a trigger, Moros? Do you know that for sure? Yeah, fuck that. If you don't like her, don't go to her wedding. And like that shouldn't be a cause of drama. And I feel like if your friend fucking is your friend, you should be able to say, I don't like her. I don't want to be at the wedding and fucking cause drama, so I'm not going. And you and I can fucking hang out another time. I'm very happy for you. And if they're your friend, then they'll fucking get it. And if they are offended by it, then they shouldn't have fucking married somebody who sucks. Morris, I don't think that's the case. That feels... That's a... I don't think people actually do that. Or I would like to think people don't actually do that.
Hello there.
I wouldn't want someone who didn't like me at my wedding. Exactly.
Because he's my best friend.
She posted how she doesn't like families and people in my family for being the awesomes they are. Yeah, fuck them. Hey, thank you, June, but Chromatic does not stream. All over Instagram, all over TikTok, but not on Twitch. Which is a shame, because you'd fucking kill it on Twitch, probably. because you're good at painting, you're fucking charming. Those are really the two things you need to be good at streaming. Arguably, you don't even need to be good at painting. You just need to be charming. Because I know which one I rely on. Oh, it does link to your Insta. Fuck yeah, there you go. No, fuck that. If people are disrespecting your family, don't go to their wedding. I do not see that as an issue. Zero out of two. Well, you need the equipment. And I'm specifically talking about being a mini painting streamer, not any other kind of streamer. There's so many other kinds of streamers, and all of them take different equipment. Hell yeah. I'm happy to hear it. I actually had an orb weaver eat a wasp nest and a knoll. It was on the door of our laundry room. Oh, ate a wasp nest and in a knoll, and would dance when it saw me. And when we bombed the house, we put her in a tank and fed her crickets. We tried to release her. She didn't want to leave the tank and went back to it. So we brought her inside and fed her crickets. And she made a 3-egg nest and lived 9 months. We called her Mildred. Fucking spiders are smart. It needs to be said. Everything is smarter than humans think it is. They are. You know? I fucking hung out with a spider yesterday. Yesterday? Yeah, yesterday, before I streamed. Just fucking hung out on my desk. Just said hey, and that was it. Like, we just hung out, you know? We were buddies. Spiders are smart. It looked like it looked more like a Black Widow, which is also why I didn't fuck with it. It had the body shape and coloration of a Black Widow, and I was like, you know what? I'm not fucking with you. That's fine. You just stay off my body and we'll be chill. Jumping spiders are cute. Having spider legs would be fucking tight. Yeah, dude, it's impossible not to be impressed stumbling onto Chromatics Instagram. Like, fuck. Just casually never missing a single paint job. Meta does suck. It was The Last Dinner Party was the name of the band. I do not know who their vocalist is. Sounded like Susie? I don't think it was Susie, but it did sound like Susie. I agree with that. Sucksy sucks. Partner's fine with most bugs and spiders, but snakes are his nope. While I don't mind snakes, they are, as long as they're not venomous and out to bite you. Yeah, I love snakes as well. I used to be a really good snake catcher because my parents' cat would bring snakes into the house all the time. And I've lost that skill since I haven't had to do it. But I used to be able to just be like, whoosh, and just like snag a snake right behind the fucking head so that it couldn't bite you. It was awesome. Snakes with hats? Yes, that already sounds like one of the best subreddits there is. Special that I have a decays near my home. What's a decay? I mean, beyond like the thing that all of us are going to do after we die. That counts as a pun, right? Tiny little worm-eating snake. Ooh. Extra cute. You don't know that. I might be preserved. We die and then we do a decay. Yeah, exactly. I mean, what level of preservation, though? And in reality, isn't everything submitting to entropy and decaying? In the grand scheme of things, there is nothing permanent. We're all decaying. Future corpse. Oh, I'm not wearing it anymore. Yesterday I was wearing my "We Are All Eventual Ghosts" t-shirt. That would have been fucking perfect for this conversation. Stick my body in a freezer for the rest of my life? All right, fucking Walt Disney. Except you're not an anti-Semite. I may die, but the eldritch parasite inside of me will live on. But are you your eldritch parasite? Or is your eldritch parasite a separate thing? In generally speaking, is it the parasite of Theseus? You know? Are you your microplastics? New chapter of Signalis unlocked. Fuck, I hope not. I don't want to die, but the parasites inside me do. I don't know where that trend came from, but it makes me chuckle as a body horror fan. I like the ambient ship noises. That's always a good addition to music. More music should just have ambient ship noises. I won't know until it hatches. Well, when does it hatch? I guess you don't know until it hatches when it hatches. Parasites in me want to take a nap. The parasite is Eepy. We're expecting. What is it, a boy or a girl? Oh, Eldritch Horror. God, that reminds me of that scene in Men in Black when they pull over that car. And the wife is pregnant and gives birth to a squid creature. God damn, I love that movie. It's so good. Mazel tov. It's a squid. Congrats, it's a plunst. And yeah, and then Will Smith gets smacked around. That movie has everything. It's got sexual innuendo. It's got weird creatures. It's got Vincent D'Onofrio. It's got Will Smith getting hit. God damn, I love that movie. I don't actually care that much for seeing Will Smith get hit, but it's funny in that context. And it's got Tony Shalhoub. I totally forgot about that. Goddamn, our boy Monk. And Tommy Lee Jones. Classics are classics for a reason. Cinema. Honestly, cinema. And Rip Torn? Fucking Rip goddamn Torn? That man's name just feels so right. We're not hosting an intergalactic kegger. Oh, see, I can't agree with that because I hate fucking Tom Green so keenly. I've been a fucking Tom Green hater since day one. When I was fucking 9 and on the playground and everybody else was singing the fucking "My Butt Is on the Rail" song, I was like, I fucking hate this. Make it stop. I've never watched Freddy Got Fingered, so I don't know Rip Torn's character because I fucking hate Tom Green. I will never come around. There are so many other ways I will come, but around is not on the list. Honestly, all of the Men in Blacks are pretty good. Even the third one is like surprisingly solid. And like, yeah, Lara Flynn Boyle as a space worm woman, that's pretty fucking cool. The third one is, yeah, the third one is a sad time. It's an Edgar suit. Your skin's hanging over your bones. Ad break? Fucking no. I'm not ready for an ad break, but I'm physically ready for an ad break, but not emotionally ready for an ad break. And it's just happening. I have no control over it. I can't stop it because I wasn't paying attention. Jermaine Clement is a funny guy. He'd do funny things. All right, I'm going to paint this leg and then actually take the ad break. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry to do this to you, but my bladder will thank you. And so will my caffeine addiction. And honestly, those are really the two main forces of my life right now. Burb. Oh, yes. Beloved Irish actor Shaquille O'Neal. Tallest of the Irish. Most pizza joint owning of Irishmen. Shaquille O'Neal. Beloved is he. Didn't he own some of Papa John's or something? I thought we were still talking about Freddy Got Fingered. Oh, time to go make some sausage. Bennett, when you get back, I need to know if you've ever seen the movie Frighteners. Of course I've fucking seen Frighteners. You dare me to keep that accent? Honestly, you need to put money where my mouth is, otherwise I'm not going to do it. Is that a good turn of phrase? I like that. I'm proud of that. Yeah, Frighteners is really good. Jake Busey needs to be a serial killer more often. That's just because Jake Busey actually is a serial killer. I mean, anyone can pay me. Anyone can pay me to make me stay with an Irish accent for the rest of stream. For the low price of fucking, I don't know, $5? What is that, one sub? I'll do it. No questions asked. The Busey family does give that kind of vibe. It's Nolster. How you doing? Welcome to the party. Thank you for the follow. How you doing? What you up to? Well, obviously you're up to this, but beyond that, how's your day going? They are also coked out 99% of the time.
Shut up and take my money.
Oh.
Accent time.
Hello there.
My day basically just started, so hello. Well, unfortunately, you have the distinction of the fact that I've just been paid to maintain a shitty Irish accent for the rest of the stream. And I won't stop until someone pays me to stop, so I suppose this is what we're doing for the rest of the day. But welcome on in. I hope you're not Irish, and I hope you're not offended. But if you are, either of those things, oops. But how are you? To the rest of chat, is this what you fucking wanted? I hope you are offended. You're very Canadian. All right, well. Then I think it's actually physically impossible for you to be offended.
Blood for the blood god.
Top of the morning to you as well, Odd. I feel like I need to change the background music so it's just every version of Come Out You Black and Tans that's on Spotify. Scurries to DMs with Claire to make sure Faye knows this is happening. This is the sort of joy that you can experience here on the Holy Fire streams. Top of the plunts to you. Oh, to. So Noster, are ye a mini painter?
Time for plunst.
Or you're just a fan of the Hellboy, just looking for something to do?
It's always time for plunst. It's always time for plunst. It's always time for plunst. Hello there.
Always here for some Irish tunes. Hey, Johninator, welcome! Welcome as well. Good to see you.
Shut up and take my money.
Thinking of doing another fast hot take on movies rant.
Ooh, what movies? What movies are we thinking? Are we thinking is it Irish tunes or just bad Irish accents? It's probably just bad Irish accents, but I'll fucking turn on some Irish music without a second thought. If there's one thing I love, it's shitting on the Brits. Don't you know?
Hello there.
How's it going? Been lurking for a bit, and I feel like I tuned in at a great time with the accent. Any and all, whatever the chat throws out. Thank you, June, for shouting out Ghoul Studio. I have to tell you, Ghoul's one of the finest painters on this here Twitch. Enjoying the spider appreciation, but I was distracted by my painting. John, what are you painting today, lad? No, you are. You truly are. At least you're one of my favorites, I have to say. You do good work. Take the compliment, and then everyone else go follow. And as always, if anyone has links to photographs or videos or, you know, just sort of whatever they're working on, I love seeing art. Love seeing other people's art. Octarius terrain for games later today, but no, I need to get my laundry done. Oh, no. Yeah, all right. Lurk for your laundry then. If you're green and you don't know where to go to make the scene to give them fits. Oh, wait. Oh, no, I understand now. If you're green and you don't know where to go to make the scene to give them fits. Shitting on the Brits. I lost my accent for that one. Oh, God, it's coming back. You dip into Canadian, but it's not a horrible accent. I don't know. I can't do an intentional Canadian accent. And I'm
Shut up and take my money.
Galloping on the Rickroll hypertrain.
There's a hype train, you say? The hype train straight to Donegal it is.
Send me your bones today.
Oh my God!
Notorious _ Bryce just subscribed. Dual Studio gifted a tier 1 sub to Notorious _ Bryce.
Please send me your
You're far too generous.
Riot Sister just subscribed. Dual
Good Lord, are you ready to hear someone subscribe for the next 20 minutes?
send me your bones today.
Toot toot, motherfucker.
Carlson _ 90
Odd!
just subscribe. Ghoul Studio gifted a tier 1 sub to Carlson _ 1989.
Please send me your bones
Oh,
today.
you're all wonderful. You're all wonderful. You're far too kind. This is very
Ghoul
distressing.
Studio gifted a tier 1 sub to Suspicious
Hype
_
Friday.
Fish.
It's the only day. It's the only Friday better than Good Friday. Hype Friday.
Plow who just
Irish
subscribed.
Catholics celebrate Good
Ghoul
Friday,
Studio
right?
gifted
Is that a
tier
thing?
1 sub to Plow who.
I don't know very much about Catholicism, even though I'm Irish, and that's where all of us are Catholic,
Zombie
apparently.
Cars just subscribed. Sing Junebug gifted a tier 1 sub to Zombie Cars.
Please send me your bones.
It sounds like it's saying zombie cars with an Irish accent, or a British
Trapdoor
accent.
just
But
subscribed.
it's
Sing
not.
Junebug gifted a tier 1 sub to Trapdoor Ogre.
Trapdoor Ogre. Trapdoor Ogre. I didn't know Trapdoor Ogre was on the Twitch.
Subscribed.
I've seen them on the Instagram. I didn't know they were on Twitch. What fucking accent am I doing?
Send me your bones today.
The music stopped. Oh, the music did stop.
Subscribed. Sing Junebug gifted a tier 1 sub to Ghoul Studio.
Please send me your bones.
Good Friday is celebrated, but it's a somber event.
Diablo _ just subscribed. Sing Junebug gifted a tier 1 sub to Diablo _
You're all far too generous.
Bones today.
I am just a lowly Irishman, painting their cares away on this good God's internet, and yet here we are. Subscriptions aplenty, a train of hype.
Subscribed. Odin indeed gifted a tier 1 sub to Patchwork
Your
God.
power went out. Too strong is the hype. It takes the power out. Takes the power right out.
Gulu Panda just subscribed. Odin indeed gifted a tier 1 sub.
Wait,
to
why is there
Gulu
more
Panda.
occurring?
Please send me your bones.
No, you can stop gifting the subs.
Miss Magic just subscribed. Odin indeed gifted a tier 1 sub to Mo's Magic.
It can be over, I promise.
Your bones today.
It's Knowlster just subscribed. Odin indeed gifted a tier 1 sub to It's Knowlster.
Please send me your bones.
You don't tell the train when to stop, the train decides when to stop.
Away Rain just subscribed. Lost and Eris gifted a tier 1 sub.
I'm a little
to
worried
Rainbow.
about that. That concept terrifies me slightly. Now, I've done a lot of talking about accents today, but I have to say, I've never heard this song sung with this accent before, and it's very confusing to me. Oh, maintaining the accent's going to be very difficult. Because it drifts naturally into Scottish. And it makes sense because that's the majority of my heritage is Irish and Scottish. So of course I'm going to bounce between the two like a sort of a very offensive rubber ball. Although, is it really possible to offend white people? Well, no, let me put this a different way. It's very possible to offend white people, but does it matter if you do? Clan. Oh, I thought you were just reacting to the way that I was speaking my words. Clan, you know? Update on your mech from last night's stream? I mean, no, wait. Update on your mech from last night's stream. Oh, good lords, it's beautiful. I love the drippy rust you're getting on the bullet holes there. Look at that gorgeousness. Love a good rust strip, and the green, the sort of the mossy verdigris. Lovely, lovely. Level 5 hype train. It could be a hype train. If someone said something really depressing right now, it could be a level 5 hype train. My mom will probably die this year. Hey, it's very possible me father will too. Well, that's fucked. That was probably the strangest commiseration I think I've ever done.
It's always time for Plunst.
Nailed it.
It's always time for Plunst. It's always time for Plunst. It's always
Oh
time
shit,
for Plunst.
90% plunsed.
It's always time for Plunst.
Does anybody remember what the name of this sort of armor is on this here giant? This sort of Roman layered metal, you know, that goes on the arm like a gladiator. Does anybody remember what that's called? Because I knew the name once, but I don't anymore because I'm too cool to memorize Roman things now. That's not true. June, you have the highest plunced of anyone in chat all stream. I'll have you know. Not just my beloved in heart, but also my beloved in plunced. Oh, the name of this song is Funky Machan. That's fucking wild, honestly. Funky Machan. I tell you, Spawn's fashion statement. No, I haven't heard of Spawn's fashion statement. Is it related to dinosaurs, though? I have a feeling it might have something to do with ye old thunder lizards. I added Simple and Clean to the playlist, and I'm so excited for when it randomly pops up. You mean that weeaboo Kingdom Hearts ass track from 20 years ago? I believe that piece of armor is called a manica. Is that where they get the name Manicotti? Manicotti that arm right off. You know, yeah, every now and then. Oh. You absolutely can, Odd. Only if I can stop with the accent, though. Fuck, it's just sometimes you make a pun and you're just like, yep. That was beneath me. That was my 100th pun, Manicotti! I guess that's the right flavor for today's stream then, isn't it? 100. Good gods. I'm not taking Simple and Clean off the list. The secret is I actually like that song. It's just a big weeaboo horseshit song. I think enough money was put where your mouth is to stop the accent if you want. No, there's got to be more. $20 is a lot of money. In my mind, at least, $20 is a lot of money, so I'm going to have to keep... Oh, I guess there were a lot of subs, though, too. But that was not for related to the accent, so no. Until someone specifically says this is to stop the accent, you fuck. The fuck part is optional. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's hard to let it go. The subs were a rickroll of Hype Train. It's I should just play rickroll every time there's a Hype Train. Much like Jamie does the crab rave, I should just do a rickroll. That will probably get me copyright striked directly into oblivion, but I love the idea. Wait, who was walking by nude? As a towel as a cake? Oh, Spawn was. Clover, I mixed up your message with a message from Adam. I was very confused. She was playing dress up and then she walked by nude with a towel as a cape. When I asked why, she turned in with a dramatic swish and stated, because fashion, and straight-faced walked off. That's a smart kid. That kid gets it. I've said it before and I'll say it again, but Spawn is a delightful creature. So is everyone ready for Pride Month? And how absolutely insufferable I'm going to be all month long. I'm not going to do anything different, but just checking in. I'm going to move my flag. I ordered another flag. I ordered a non-binary flag at the suggestion of Junebug. That'll be lovely to hang up right behind me. Already got some Space Marines for Fabulous Marines. Brilliant. I'm gonna need to like do something. It didn't have anything on it, I was looking around for non-binary flags and I couldn't find anything fanciful on it. So I just went and got a good old-fashioned Waluigi colored flag to represent my absolute refusal to use he or she. It's the colors of Waluigi. You got the yellow, you've got the purple, you got the yellow, purple, white, and black. Doing an agender marine, fuck yeah. Ghoul, is that just for shits and giggles, or is that a personal choice specifically for agender? Should I be
a Luigi board?
A Luigi board? Waluigi does have yellow in the color scheme. Go look at Waluigi right now and tell me. Fuck yeah, you're agender. Congratulations. Good choice. Oh, absolutely. Unfortunately, the place that I got my first Pride flag from doesn't sell Pride flags anymore. Fuck yeah, that's the one. That's how I remember the non-binary flag, because they're Waluigi colors. And I personally choose to believe that Waluigi is non-binary. Oh, so my first Pride flag that was graciously given to me by my lovely wife. Again, we're drifting back into Scotland. Hold on. My first Pride flag that was given to me by my lovely wife came from Gators Daily. And Gators Daily doesn't sell Pride flags except by limited engagement. So when I went to order one yesterday, they didn't have any for sale. Do you give your flags a proper send-off? I don't know what that means. Otherwise, I wouldn't even know what people use for pronouns for me. I use he, they for convenience. Well, you could always go with a nice it. You could go with it. But I thanks for letting me know though, so I gender you or don't gender you correctly, you know? As strongly as I'm they them, I also want to add it to the list, but I'm always iffy about that. Oh, you mean it? See, this is my only complaint with it is that I truly can't tell when we mean it as referring to a person or it as referring to any conceivable thing in the English language. They doesn't fuck me up so much, but it fucks me right up. When they're torn, do you honor that they represented you and then burn it? Oh well, I've never had a torn flag, so not a problem. I haven't thought about it. Some people find it disrespectful in a sort of a non-bigoty way. I mean, I understand that some people find it disrespectful, but honestly, what's more disrespectful is to be like, no, you can't decide how you want to be called. That's more disrespectful, is thinking that you have the right to say that to someone. How's your favorite Irish streamer today? I don't know. Who's your favorite Irish streamer? How's my favorite Irish plunstmer? I believe a plunstmer is one of the species in the Elder Scrolls series, is it not? How's that for a niche joke? Now, I feel like that's a very antiquated sort of approach to pronouns, which, like, not surprising given that we live in a world where people are like, no, you can't just call yourself what the fuck ever you want to be called. My identity is so tied to my art that's why it's hard to know exactly what, you know? Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, your identity sort of gets tied into everything you do. It's your identity. 10 out of 10 wood niche again. Just want y'all to know that Squatch is doing the little puppy snore sounds as she snoozes. What was that? That just went a direction, and I do not know what it was. That was like my accent was trying to do a different accent at the same time. I was trying to be an Irish person doing an accent of something else. Yippee-I-O!
Hello there.
Oh, Alison! Welcome in, Alison. You've joined us on the right Friday. 'Tis a right happy Friday indeed. Cheers, cheers, cheers. One in Churros, how are your Terminator bits? I should have just asked how are your bits with no further context. But one in Churros, how are your bits? People just think less of me as constructs of words and more the things I make, just trying to make the world a smidge more beautiful. I fucking love that. I fucking love that a lot. I need to blow my nose. This fucking... Hold on. This is untenable. No! Odd, you can't leave yet! Odd, no! Well, get some shakes and killer burgers with some subpar friends. Tell them I said fuck them all. But enjoy the meal. All right, so hopefully I've unmuted myself and you didn't hear me blowing my nose and everything's good. Oh my gods. This is a Claire pick. I know for a fact it's a Claire pick because I've checked, because it's come on before. Yeah, this version of this song makes me just wildly uncomfortable, which is why it's still on the playlist. Cinder and Daryl Barnes. Cinder is spelled with an S instead of a C. Rapid fire quick take on movies that chat says. Oh, fuck yeah, Moros, thank you. Chat, just start listing movies and I will give rapid fire takes on them as requested. And if chat doesn't come up with movies fast enough, I will fucking just find a list. Saltburn, horny, it's great. Little Mermaid, also horny. Ursula's the best, it's fine. Tombstone, fuck, I need to watch Tombstone again. Also horny? Little Nicky, fucking awful, get in the flask. The Great Gatsby, never watched the one with Leonardo DiCaprio, but I did watch the Robert Redford one, and it's pretty fucking good. Pulp Fiction, also horny. One of my favorite Tarantino flicks. Mithrigan, Mithrigan is garbage, but it's garbage that I love. Top Gun, garbage, and it's garbage I don't love. The Cell is... we're talking about the one with Jennifer Lopez and Vince Vaughn, right? Because I know there's another The Cell that I haven't watched. But fuck, I forgot my accent! The Cell! The Cell is the one with if it's the one with Vincent D'Onofrio and Vince Vaughn, it's a fucking classic, stellar, perfect film. Love it. It's so fucking weird. Muppets Christmas Carol. Love Muppets Christmas Carol might just be the only Christmas movie I'll watch voluntarily. Pet Cemetery. It bugs me to no end that they couldn't spell fucking cemetery right. And I assume we mean the original, in which case it's pretty good. The remake, not so fucking much. The Big Lebowski. Fucking fantastic movie. Haven't watched it in far too long. Would like to rewatch it. I'm gonna have to wait for a time when my wife's out of town because I don't think she'll put up with it. Nightmare Before Christmas is so fucking... Such an overrated film, overhyped film, but it's still good. It's still good, though, you hear. Talladega Nights, I watched it a single time back in college. I barely remember it. But I remember it being funny when it wasn't being quoted by people who aren't Will Ferrell or John C. Reilly. Big Fish, that's the Tim Burton joint about the guy who's really tall. No, there's a tall man in it, though. Fuck it, don't care for it. Treasure Planet was a joy. I haven't seen it since I was too young to drive a car, but I'd like to watch it again. My mom named our last dog after the dude. That's not the movie, it's just a factual statement, and I love that. Does that mean the dog's name is Jeffrey? The Dark Knight, another movie that's extremely overhyped, but Heath Ledger's performance cannot be denied. The plot of the movie, however, is incredibly weak, and truly is sort of the point at which you have to go, wow, what the fuck is that guy's name? The one who does it? Christopher Nolan kind of makes shite films, doesn't he? Night at Museum. Never seen it, but I love the idea that Owen Wilson and the other one are gay lovers. 12 Angry Monkeys. I think that's actually a combination of 12 Angry Men and 12 Monkeys. Two extremely different films. 12 Angry Men is fantastic. 12 Monkeys, also fantastic. Love them both. Possibly the hottest Brad Pitt's ever been in 12 Monkeys. Lord of the Rings. Which Lord of the Rings film? Specify. Oh, no, actually, I'll do all three. Fellowship of the Ring. Brilliant. I could watch Fellowship all day, every day. Quite happily, extended or not. Two Towers. I think I've watched The Two Towers more than possibly any other movie in my life. The Film's Deep was a fucking pivotal experience in my young life. And The Return of the King, so fantastic. Oh, she named him quite literally the dude. That's beautiful. So when you need to get your dog, when you need to call your dog, do you go, the dude? The dude? Or just dude? Raiders of the Lost Ark. Fantastic movie. More D&D games need to be like Raiders of the Lost Ark. I also feel that way about 1999's The Mummy. Treasure Planet Watch Party would be absolutely fucking delicious. Delicious? Delightful. That's the word I was thinking of. The Secretary. Very horny. The sexiest that James Spader or Jaggy? Jaggy Gyllenhaal. The unholy union of Jake and Maggie Gyllenhaal. Did I miss one? No, all right. La La Land. Never seen it. Don't know what it is. The Fifth Element. Fantastic movie. Possibly the hottest Bruce Willis has ever been. You can see there's a sort of a through line on all of my opinions on film. I've never seen The Hobbit. Neither half of them. Don't have an opinion other than the fact they don't need to fucking exist. Let alone be 2 or possibly 3 movies. Never seen My Fair Lady. The extended versions I don't know so well, but the original ones, I know the original ones of The Lord of the Rings very, very well. Atlantis, beautiful fucking film. I love that Mike Mignola did all the visual design for it, and you can fucking tell. Sharknado, actually never seen it. Labyrinth, it's fine, I guess. It's not actually as good as everybody says it is. It's really just got, what's his name with the big dick? Which it turns out is actually a bag of potpourri for the contact juggler that was pretending to be David Bowie's hand. Found that out recently. Love that fact. Live action Scooby-Doo movies. They're all perfect. None of them are good, but they're all perfect. Especially Linda Cardellini in that fucking orange catsuit. Meow. Paddington. Never saw it. Pearl. Liked it much better than I liked X. I thought X was kind of a shite film, but Pearl was actually pretty good. All right. I'm going to speak at a normal speed now. I wore myself out. I'm kind of out of breath from speaking that quick. I don't know how people do it. The Cube. It's been a minute since I watched The Cube, but I liked it. Underrated horror film, quite frankly. And it gave way to one of my favorite movies titles, Cube 2 Hypercube. The first Alien, it's a top 5 movie for me. It truly is. It's a top 5 film. Midsummer, fantastic. The Lodge. Oh, a nice, that feels like a bit more of a sort of a deep pull. But it's a great flick. Oh, we got a little Scottish for The Lodge. It's really good. I quite liked it. I did not see the twist coming. Can I talk normal? Is that allowed? The Ring. The Japanese Ringu is fucking stellar. I'm dropping the accent because it's stressing me out now. I've done too much of it. Japanese Ringu is stellar. American The Ring really, really fucked me up the first time I saw it. But every subsequent watch I've been like, okay, this is just a movie. The Boy is hot garbage, and the only thing worse is the sequel, Pride and Prejudice. For the one time that I watched it, I remember being like, well, this is Pride and Prejudice. This is better than I expected it to be. But it's no Bridgerton. The Boy 2 Hyperboy. Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. I don't think, did that get a movie? I thought that was just a book. If they did make a movie, I didn't fucking see it. I've never seen Platoon. Abe Lincoln Vampire Hunter. Didn't see it. Dipping for D&D update. All right, Adam, have fun. Tell Claire I said fuck you. Oh, I want to see Velocipaster, but I haven't seen it yet. I saw Twister when I was a little kid, and I did not understand why everybody thought it was such an important movie. Because I was like, this is just about wind. I don't fucking care about this. 13 Ghosts is a masterpiece. It's not good, but it's a masterpiece. Also, the fucking suicide ghost in that movie permanently fucking altered my genetics. And it explains a lot now that I'm thinking about that. Talk to Me was really good. Talk to Me was fantastic. I haven't seen Abigail yet because I hate movies about scary children. I'm glad Faye heard that. I forgot what was the color I was gonna paint next. Where am I? What am I doing? I mean, looking at. But she's a fun. I haven't seen it. I don't know. I was not excited to watch it because I was like, ew, scary kid movie. And then people said it was good, and I just haven't wound up watching it yet. Willy's Wonderland is a better Five Nights at Freddy's movie than Five Nights at Freddy's. Every Nick Cage movie, let me look these up, because I don't know all of them. Surprisingly, I do not know every Nick Cage movie off the top of my head. Claire said you need to fix not having seen Night at the Museum. Enough that I was told it will be fixed the next D&D session someone calls out. No go on Megan. I love Mithrigan. Mithrigan was fantastic. Mithrigan was the movie that I wanted Malignant to be. Which is to say, a fucking trashy slasher that knows it's being silly the whole time and doesn't pretend not to be. Bram Stoker's Dracula, fantastic film. Okay, and every Nick Cage movie. Haven't seen it. Renfield was so much fun, so much more fun than I expected it to be. Here, let's do it this way. Haven't seen it. Renfield was surprisingly good. I just wish it was less of a Marvel movie. Haven't seen it. Still haven't seen it, unfortunately. Haven't seen it. Better Five Nights at Freddy's than Five Nights at Freddy's was. Haven't seen it. Didn't even know he was in it. Haven't seen it. Nope. Haven't. Nope. Loved it. Probably the best Lovecraft movie ever. Don't know what that is. Loved it. Don't know what that is. Didn't know he was in that. No. Wildly overrated. Haven't seen it. Don't know it. Nope. He was fantastic as himself in Dead by Daylight. Nope. He's been in so many movies. Nope. Didn't know he was in that either. Nope. Awful. Nope. Awful. Really bad. Worse than the comic. Watch parties? Oh, fuck, maybe. Minority Report? Never saw it. Don't like Tom Cruise. Didn't know he was in that. Haven't seen it. Want to see it. No. Haven't seen it. Fantastic. Haven't seen it. Sad that it's only a short, but have seen it. I love that that's credited as a separate fucking movie on IMDb. The Resident Evil movie, the first one, is a classic, and I love it, even though it's bad. Zoolander is a movie that's so funny that I haven't watched it since high school, and I don't want to watch it again because I'm worried it's not going to be funny anymore. And I want to remember it as being a funny movie. This version of the Wicker Man is garbage. Bad. Surprisingly good Lord of War is. National Treasure's good. Don't remember Matchstick Men. I'm not doing this for all of his movies. Face Off, classic. Con Air, classic. The Rock, all right. Okay. I gotta stop. I want to paint. Hi, Mungo. How are you, buddy? Did I pick a color, or did I get really distracted again? That's what. I picked a color, and then I didn't get the paint pot that has the color in it. I just realized what music's been playing this whole time, and I'm pretty sure Clip put it on the list to troll me. Nope, Josh put it on the list to troll me. Fucking Klez. Brain said squirrel. Well, it was the fact that we were doing rapid fire movie opinions. That enough was for me to that was enough for me to not know what was going on. It's like if I'm just applying paint to a model, that's a different chunk of my brain than figuring out which color I want, you know? Oh yeah, well, my appreciation for quote unquote film in general is much more normal than my overall distaste for anime. I feel like I can say I like movies without immediately being judged as a creep. I don't feel that way about anime. So I judge anime very harshly. It's fucking Nickelback? No, okay. It sounds like the Nickelback guy. Chad Kroger, I believe. The owner of many grocery stores. Nickelback's very own. How you doing today, Mungo? Man, I'm now uncomfortably quiet with how much I'm not talking. Sad, but that's life. Well, hopefully I can hopefully we can fucking lessen that at least a little bit. Would it help if I used my Irish accent again? Because I have been speaking with an Irish accent for most of stream. Because I got literally paid to do so by Odd One Indeed. But he's gone now, so I didn't feel so much obligated to continue. But if it would brighten your day, I'd happily do it. The only warning is that it might sort of veer off into other accents that are not an Irish accent. You know, most accents aren't Irish accents, actually. Scottish... Alright, I'll try a Scottish accent. You see, here's the thing with my Irish accent, is that if I use my Irish accent long enough, it sort of turns into a Scottish accent. Because as I've stated earlier in stream, my main heritage is Scottish and Irish. So it's sort of, it feels, I think it's a sort of a flimsy excuse. I don't know how to do a Welsh accent, but sure, my voice is gonna shift and be different. I have no idea how to make a Welsh accent occur. I don't know what a Welsh accent actually sounds like properly. Ding ring. That's my imitation of the longest town name in Wales. Talk about you need a cooch, a cooch. It's pronounced cooch, right? Ancient red flagon. All right. Okay, Scotsman voice for a lore drop. Maybe this will be the first lore drop from Belly that won't be entirely not safe for work. Because so far that's all of what it's been.
Hello there.
Oh, give me just a moment to finish painting this loincloth and then I'll do the lore drop. Because if I don't finish the loincloth, then it'll be eaten away at me. The whole time that I'm trying to I just bit my tongue. The whole time I'm doing the lore drop. And I'll be distracted and I won't get optimal lore into the world. I found out recently that some people call a loincloth a breechcloth. And I'd never heard that term until recently. And I don't quite understand the difference there. Beyond obviously, there's a loin. I would suppose a breechcloth might not be to cover your loins, but your other bits. Your rear, your fanny. Although in Britain, I guess the fanny is the front, so I'm not quite so sure. Call it a modesty flap due to a D&D monster. Which D&D monster does the modesty flap? Oh, hold on. We're getting so close, Belly, to the ancient red flagon. Thankfully, because of my ADHD, I've utterly forgotten that was what I was supposed to be speaking of. So I haven't had time to, I haven't even been thinking of lore. I've been thinking about this loincloth. So I'm not cheating, even though it seems like it might be. Is this a cover? Yes, it's a cover. And there's an ad starting. Oh, fuck. All right, we're going to belay the ads until after I've talked about the flagon. There's too much going on. And then after I give that lore drop, I'm going to go get some more coffee and all the other things you do on the break. Pray to Satan and whatnot. You know, I've never heard... I don't know where this accent's getting French. I've never heard a Scottish Satanist, but I feel like that should be a sort of a no-brainer. I don't know why, it just feels right. Hail Satan and whatnot. Sort of, we're in the Hellfire Club now, laddie. Alright, I painted a loincloth, also known as a breechcloth, also known as a modesty flap. I'm gonna fucking do it, Belly, just hold on. I just have to get my brain squared away. It's gonna happen right now, even. The lore drop of the ancient red flagon. Once, the dwarven god Moradin, he had himself a set of 6 beautiful gemmed flagons. He had a red one of ruby, he had a green one of emerald, he had a blue one of sapphire, and then he had a yellow one of topaz, and he had a clear one of diamond, a sort of a white clear, you know, somewhere in the middle. D&D's about to start. Exactly, it's a lore drop. So, Moradin has this entire set of beautiful gemstone flagons. A flagon is what I think it is, right? A flagon is like a cup. A flagon? I'm going to have to Google flagon before I continue this. Not falcon, flagon. So he's got this set of gemstone flagons. Yeah, it's what I thought. It's a drinking receptacle. Similar to a chalice. I'll see you on Monday, Raven. I look forward to the recap. So, as Moradin is wont to do, he's a stout and stubborn dwarven god. He has these 6 flagons with him, and he hands them out only when he has parties with other gods. But here's the thing. When the gods drink too much, I just got a little Russian, I did. When the gods drink too much, there can be much bandying about and shouting and revelry. Some of them broke because they were smashed. It's strictly Scottish accents. Some of them broke because they were smashed. In excitement, in partying, I heard that Garl Glittergold had one tankard that he dropped while he was dancing, and that was the sapphire one. So, point is, they all break except for this one, the ruby flagon, the ancient red flagon, is the only one that survives. And Moradin goes, well, it used to be part of a set. The set's incomplete. I don't care about this set at all anymore. I'm just gonna toss it out. So he throws it out of whichever plane it is that Moradin lives in. I don't remember anymore. One of them. He throws it just straight off the plane. And it falls, and it falls, and it falls, and it lands in a lake. And the lake that it lands in becomes magically blessed to always be filled with ale instead of water. And this flagon sits in this lake, turning the water into ale for years and years and years, until one girl comes along and goes, why is this lake made of ale? And dumps in and swims down to the bottom of the lake. The fish get very drunk. The fish adapt. The fish learn to drink and live in ale and not in water. So this girl swims to the bottom of the lake and grabs the flagon and comes back up. The story I've heard is that she's been using that flagon to pour ale in a tavern for years now. Or at least that's what she told me, but admittedly, I was quite deep in my cups when she told me that story. Her name was Ale Mary, by the way. Ale Mary of the ancient red flagon, you know? That's the lore drop. I'm gonna take that ad break now. I'll be right back, y'all. My wife thinks you're dead. I have no idea what's going on with this song, but I'm grooving. All right. How's everybody doing? Did you have a good break? Because I had a good break. I ate an apple. I got more coffee. Good shit. Reminds me of New Vegas. Fuck yeah. God, New Vegas is so good. Whatever was on the countertop. Not my favorite kind, but whatever was on the countertop is the answer I can give you. It was like kind of red, kind of yellow. I think any apple that's not a nice tart green apple is an apple that's fucking its life up, but you know, so it goes. Is this a song about unicorns? Apple Juice Man's Baby. Apple Juiceman. Heinrich Apple Juiceman. Inventor of the juiced apple. So like these, having a Marie Callender's beef pot pie, that sounds fucking tasty. I can't remember the last time I had a Marie Callender's pot pie, but I remember enjoying the shit out of them. Damn. I can't remember the last time I ate a pot pie. Oh, it was part of the music. That's what that sound was. Fancy yet still too lazy to cook. That's a fucking mood and a half. Would you call it a fancy feast by chance? And these guys have a lot of fucking bear skin on them. Which is funny considering they're not bears. But it also means that I don't have to wait for their skin to dry, probably. So that's nice. Wish I could get a clone with magical secrets. You could say it's perfect. I wouldn't mind a clone with magical secrets. I wouldn't mind magical secrets to get a clone. Whatever the right way to say that sentence is, that's how I feel about it. Talking about College of Lore. Oh, yeah. As a buyer all day. The thing that tickles me about the lore bard is that they can technically get spells before the class that actually has them on their spell list can cast them. Like using magical secrets, you can get a 5th level paladin spell before a paladin can cast a 5th level paladin spell. Fucking silly. It's not on the list? I thought you could. Is clone not a fucking wizard spell? Because that doesn't sound right to me. Well, yeah, NDM Fiat always overrules everything else. It says any class and its wizard, and clones not on the wizard spell list? I don't understand, Moros. What's the impediment? Sounds to me like you should be able to do it. It's not, but that's got to be a fucking typo in the book, or the source, or what, wherever. Like, it's on the list. Tell your DM that I said you can have it. That should settle the matter. I mean, I was fairly certain it was on the list. Like it is a wizard spell. It's got to be on the list. It's got to just be an oversight or a fucking typo or something. Really want to paint a Hellboy now? You fucking should. I've painted 3 or 4 Hellboys at this point, and they're always just super fun to paint. I mean, there's definitely there's multiple Hellboy busts for sure. Not even like just in STL format, there's a bunch. Not even counting like the bust that Mantic makes as part of the Hellboy board game. K-pop. I'm actually surprised it's been this long before I heard K-pop. On this playlist specifically. It's a good track. It's a good track. My favorite mediocre music. It's fucking catchy. Like that's really what it's got going for it. Which I guess is true of most pop music, but it's catchy and it's sung by twinks, so people love it. People love twinks. That's the rules, I guess. That people love twinks. I'm not a twink fan myself, but I have plenty of friends who are. I'm 50-50 on twinks or on on twinks or on pop or K-pop specifically. Yeah, production values are through the roof. This is true. Twinks. I like a lot of expressions of masculinity, but actual asshole is a flavor of man I can't stand. I'm gonna assume what you mean is that you don't actually like jerks. And what you're not saying is, I do not like the taste of men's buttholes. Because that is the way that my brain wants me to interpret that. And I have to assume that's incorrect. And that you actually love the taste of men's buttholes. Just kidding. I don't actually think that. Nemesis. Of course, a song with a name that goes as hard as fucking Nemesis is a good song. Fuck, come back. Come in my hands. In my hands, oh girl. You know, the classic song by whoever those guys are. Lighthouse or something? I like that the Giants got a tummy. I like when Giants are portrayed as being kind of flabby, kind of fat. Makes me happy. Not just because that body type is hot, but also because it just feels right that Giants would be like not like fucking dehydrated bodybuilder ripped, but that they would be like strong fat. Yo, I feel like I'm like quintuple, double, extra, special probation thirsty today, and I apologize. But I'm not gonna stop. I always imagine Giants as being malnourished, which is why they have the paunch. That also makes sense. Nah, I assume that Giants are that a malnourished giant is a special flavor of giant. And I would give them a different stat block in D&D, therefore. And nor should I. Goddamn right. I should be as horny as I want to be on main. Oh, did I fuck up? A little bit. Only a minor thumbprint. What fucking time is it? 2:30. All right. Damn. Chicken o'clock. Printed out too many cool weapon options and now I can't decide. Magnetize, baby, magnetize. There might not be a rules reason to use different weapons anymore because 10th edition, but if If you can't pick, you don't have to. Or just let me choose for you, because my opinion is correct. Might use Rule of Cool just because I want to paint them. There you go. I've been thinking about what I want to do with my Chaos Terminators. Go the Zorro path. Weapon in hands and one in teeth. Fuck yeah. Personally, I've seen some real fights and fighting spars, and two body types tend to come out on top. Wiry, lean, spring-coiled types who have rage just coiled in their soul. A heavy set who has super muscles under a layer of heavy set fat. Yep. Those are like the two... And nature often sort of turns animals into one of those two things. So it makes sense that that's also just how humans would be. Because nature doesn't make... Well, nature does make mistakes, but they usually die out. And most things in nature tend to be either chunky, hefty boys or little lean machines. What was I gonna fucking say? I've been thinking about what I want to do with my Chaos Terminators, and I'm debating on assembling them without the trophy racks, and instead just covering the top of that carapace with candles, because I think that would look cool as fuck. And then just have the squad be named something like the Waxen or something. And have the chaos icon for that squad be like covered, like held in place on one of their backs with wax. I think that would be tight as fuck. Do I have a one size down from that? That one right there. Heyo. Candles all the way. Fuck yeah. Gotta green stuff all the pelts, belts, tartans, and trophies on these before I paint them as... Oh! You're making some Terminators into spears? Fuck yeah. I thought you were just making some Terminators for your fists. The Contortionist. Oh. Eh. Found some Termi suits that look more brutal and more like Tartaros. Ooh. Which one's the Tartaros pattern? It's not the only Terminator suit I can remember is the Saturnine, because they're the goofy McLarge huge pauldrons. Oh, thank you, Mel. The highlights are a little drastic, but I'm going to give them another flesh wash, and that should tie them together. But also, I am intentionally trying to make these giants look unhealthy, because in the comic, they've been, like, hidden underground away from the rest of the world for, like, a long time. So I want them to look all not so good. Tartaros have the more rounded pauldrons, but not quite as much as the current version of coverage. That sounds like you're just describing a Terminator again. All right. Maybe I've been losing my mind. Probably. Legiones Astartes Tartaros squads. Oh! Okay, got it. In my mind, those are the Thousand Suns Terminators, because that's the mark that the Rubric Terminators use. That's how I remember that, or would remember that if I could. And then there's the Death Guard that use that other kind of Terminator armor. And then everybody else uses whatever. I said intelligently. But yeah, that's Thousand Suns armor. They look pretty cool. I'm definitely not going to argue with that. I don't want to start again either. That's why I'm really hoping that this paint job works out. Heyo! God, this song sounds familiar. And yet the name doesn't sound familiar. Oh, there you go. Okay. I do know this song. One of those radio rock songs. You know, sometimes your hand itches, so you just bite it, rub your teeth on it. Yes.
Hello there.
Whoa! Widow Goblin! Y'all, it's fucking witty. Holy shit. Yeah, well, yeah, we've got Hellboy on the desk, but right now he's just this. We're working on the giants that he is about to fucking cut in half. You know? How are you? Y'all, I know you're already following Witty, but if you're not already following Witty, you're gonna go follow Witty, and we're gonna fight if you don't.
Because he's my best friend, he's my pal.
I mean, I wouldn't mind getting split by Hellboy either, but...
He's my sweet cheese, my good time boy.
Yo, how's your Friday been? Thus continuing the trend of it just being a very thirsty Friday. It's Friday, right? Yeah, it's Friday. That horrible moment when you're like, oh no, it's not the weekend. Feeling really creative, so trying to balance that with actual work. Oof. Well, hopefully that means you can do creative work stuff. Yo, I'm doing great. I did not sleep enough, but I am full of caffeine. I'm a very silly critter today. So we're just doing good. And you know, it's the weekend. You're Mass Effecting later today, right? That's your Friday plan. I went from asking you to telling you. That's how conversations work. Yeah. No kidding. Very impatient with the impatience of others. Morris, I apologize. What's going on? Yeah, that's fine. All right. I've never heard this track, but I dig it. Is this like the same dude that gave you a hard time the other day for, I can't remember what it was. Doing your job normally? All those little toesies. Just had someone demand something get done that I already turned in, and the other person's away for the holiday. Hell yeah. Wait, the person who demanded it is away for the holiday, or the person who needs to receive it. And we'll be back in time to do the work. Hell yeah. No, but it's important that it needs to get done immediately. Fuck yeah, it's a cover take on me. One of the best songs ever crafted by human hands. I want to complain now too. The price of ravioli is too damn high. That's my complaint. This cover is so soft. Does that make any sense? I feel like they're being really gentle with me. We'll get done and in time, but now it's not happening. Prioritizing. Yeah, I feel like the standard song is very, not like it's heavy, but it's like boom. In full mom voice, you just tell me who their mother is, and I'll fix that problem right now. Slowly learning that life is okay now. Take on me. Yeah, like the normal song, the original version, it feels like Take On Me is like a challenge almost, but this, it's like a gentle request. Would you please consider taking me on? If you don't have anything better to do, maybe. I'm gonna just ignore the complaint. Could you just take me on a little? You know, work that into your schedule. Even the instruments are like we're a little tentative. This song is acting the way that Morris's co-workers should be acting. Gotta hop on a call. Enjoy your lurk, Witty. It's wonderful to see you. I did my work and I have no control over anyone else, and people need to recognize that. Yeah, but people who have no control over their own lives need to feel like they have control over other people's lives. Tube. All right, y'all. What are you doing this weekend? What are you doing this weekend? What are you doing this weekend? It's a long weekend for people who have government holidays off. Fuck yeah. I recognize you too, Moros. I know exactly who you are. I might be able to pick you out of a crowd, but I can definitely choose your name out of a lineup. I've only seen you the one time. Okay, we're going hard on Corvus Corax tonight. Tonight? What time is it? No such thing as weekends around here? Fair. Cleaning my house after sick brain in D&D. Nice. I'm hoping that we're gonna get some final house reno stuff if June's back is up to the task, because her back is hurting. I don't want to put that on her, but I also probably can't do these things by myself. So if she's feeling okay, we're probably going to finish house renovations. Plunst you, Allison Silverware, and Plunsty Fireman. Technically don't work, but we all know I will be working. Yeah, I remember when I worked in a liquor store, I was like, weekends. My days off are Sunday and Thursday. I do not miss that. Now I almost never have a day off. Now I'm pretty much always working at least a little bit every day. But it's better than working for the man. Finally, Buttspot plunsted me. I now belong. There is a secret decoder ring, but it's not very useful because the only letters it has on it are P, L, U, N, S, and T. So all it can really do is translate plunst into plunst. I've been meaning to get that dealt with, but I ordered so many of the original ring. It just feels like a waste not to hand them out, you know? Trying to recoup those somehow. Enjoy therapy, Moros. Well, I guess enjoy. Yeah, I'm going with enjoy. Enjoy therapy. What time is it? Just about 3 o'clock. All right. All right. My hope is that I am going to finish the skin of these giants today. I expect that'll take about another half hour, 45 minutes. So that's probably about how long I'll be streaming. But we do have an ad break in 10 minutes. But I might... No, I'm not going to do anything because I forgot mid-sentence what I was going to say after I might. So that's cool and useful. Good brain. Oh, it's Danheim. Okay. That's why it sounds like fucking a Viking rave. How lumpy are your heads? This is a weird question, possibly. But how lumpy are your heads? Because I know I got a fucking lumpy ass dome. It is not smooth. It's lumpy as fuck. But I know some people have like really smooth heads. Have you ever checked? Final Terminator, Power Weapon, Storm Shield, Power Fist, Storm Bolter, or Thunderhammer? Thunderhammer. Especially if it's a fucking big old two-handed Thunderhammer. But either way, my answer's Thunderhammer. Fuck yeah. There it is. Ooh. This wash is almost dead. Good thing I have a Pro Acryl to replace it. A woman coworker has a beautiful head, no little bumpies. During chemo, she looked so good. Oh, and she's better now? Fuck yeah. Hot and healthy, we love it. We love it. Sorry about the cancer, but you look hot. Honestly, if I get cancer, I hope to be told that. That would be the only upside to that, I think. Dude, I love that this song is just about how much this guy loves his wife. That's so fucking good. Need more songs like that. I like this song. Nice upbeat sort of ska-ish tune about loving your wife. That's got my name all over it. Thunderhammer's on a set of legs that's running. Ooh, fuck yeah. Fucking line breaker over there. Drew, you better be posting fucking photos of these in the Discord when they're photogenic. Oh yeah. Yeah, just when they're photogenic, you know, not before then. Good God's not before then. I just got struck by the fact that these, the sandals that these giants are wearing kind of look like Birkenstocks. And I love the idea that there are giant Birkenstocks in the world. And the kinds of giants who would wear Birkenstocks specifically. Gonna just snooze the ads so that I can finish putting this wash on, and then we'll take the ad break. Eagle? One of my Underworld's warbands has on slides, and it makes me happy putting little Nike swooshes on them. What? Which warband is it that has fucking slides on? Because I can't picture in my head a single Warhammer model that's got slides on. But there must be, because you've just described them. Brethren of the Bolt that come in the Winter Maw box. Those are the those are those wild Sigmarites with the like lightning situation going on. Yeah. Okay. Hell yeah. I want to pick up some of those to turn them into Chaos Cultists. That's always where my head goes. Whenever I see a cool Warhammer model, I'm like, that would be a cool Chaos Cultist. I'm a very simple being. All right. Ad break time. I'll be right back. I'll leave the lights on though, because I know I'm at least afraid of the dark, so I don't want anybody else to be scared. So I'll be right back. It would be a cool Chaos Cultist. Then again, I think a herd of little Barbies would be bestest. You're giving me ideas. Took Spawn to the eye doctor. She told the aide they were a bad person because they lied that the dilation drops wouldn't hurt. I prepared her for that, but Spawn was pissed. She has 20/20, but both eyes are slightly lazy, but not bad enough to need therapy. Spawn wanted glasses. When questioned, she said she wanted them as magnifying glasses so she could see stuff far away or small easier. Spawn continues to be the best kid in the world. Thank you! I'm glad to be back, Ghoul. Glad to be back. Ready to do some skin time. Skin time? Some more skin time on these giants. You get glasses with clear glass for the Adorbs and Obvi above average Spawn. Ooh, smart. Non-prescription glasses are a good way to go about that. She has a pair of red readers with the lenses out. Well, then she's fine. She's got everything she needs. Being kind of sarcastic. Well, don't do that, bro. Stop getting it on the loincloth. That's why I didn't paint the loincloth yet. Tired of holding a magnifying glass in one hand and wanted to free up her hands. Get her one of those fucking head-mounted ones. I don't know what they're called, but one of those. I want Cheeros. I might not be back when you are. Won't that be exciting for you? Oh, this is that song about pasta sauce. May have to. Oh. No new response to soy or almond milk? Hell yeah. Well, what do oatmeal and animal milk have in common? That's interesting. Just like Holy Mary, marinara, marinara sauce. Marinara, marinara sauce. Something Spawn's allergic to. Fair enough. Next week we try coconut. Isn't coconut milk like not milk though? It's like coconut water. Excuse me. I was under the impression that coconut milk is not milk. Like, not even similar to milk in terms of qualities and textures. How many cups make that? Oh, shit. Yeah, that's a fair point. I haven't done any of my counting. I've done 4 cups on stream. But before I had 4 cups on stream, I had a pot of coffee. So I've had 2 pots of coffee today. Or I'm finishing my second pot of coffee. And that will probably be the last of my coffee for the day. Coconut milk, cream, and water? Huh. Did not know that. Also, I hope that was as much of a cacophony for y'all as it was for me. Partner and I really like Thai basil curry, which has coconut milk in it. I just assumed it was called coconut milk, but wasn't milk, you know? I don't know why I would make that specific assumption, but I did. As a non-dairy person, unflavored almond milk is my go-to. Oreos are dairy-free. They're also kosher and vegan. But Oreo is also in major support of Israel. So for me, unfortunately, Oreos are a no-go. Which is a shame because they're my favorite cookie. And we have discussed off-brand Oreos on stream before. I'm haven't ordered any, and I'm too lazy to hunt for them IRL. Just to cover all my bases. Spawn is excited this week. We're gonna make coconut milk ice cream. Ooh, that sounds good. This has to be Depeche Mode. Yep, nice. I'm so clever. I have such a musical ear. I have a KitchenAid with a metal bowl, and I'm gonna mix, freeze. Smart. Man, we should try that in Mikasa because we also have a KitchenAid with a metal bowl. I would love to have some fucking homemade ice cream in and around my body. Yeah. Coffee, ice cream, whenever I want it. Well, almost whenever I want it. Matcha ice cream. Ooh, fuck yeah. I haven't had matcha ice cream in a minute, but God, I want some. KitchenAid makes a pretty awesome ice cream mixer bowl attachment. What? I didn't know they did that. Okay. All right. I might have to ask Junebug to teach me how to use her KitchenAid. Although I think I'd be too powerful if I could just make ice cream whenever. This might not be a good thing to teach myself. Want a noodle maker and a ground meat maker? Ooh. For the KitchenAid? KitchenAid does those things? I think I've severely underestimated the power of a KitchenAid. It's all about the attachments, isn't it? Hmm. Ooh, I'm hungry bungy. I better start thinking about what we're gonna eat for dinner. We have a grinder sausage thing. It's lasted 35 years. Nothing lasts that long. Not nowadays. Planned obsolescence has destroyed shit like that. They don't make them like they used to, and they really fucking should. But capitalism. Mixture's 45 years old? Fuck. right, we are almost in. Partner's family has giant old meat grinder. Thing takes up a whole Italian counter and is super loud, but can grind small bones. Now we're talking. Unfortunately, grinding bones to make bread is not the best way to make bread. Even if it is iconic. But grinding bones is good for many other things. Main meat source was deer they killed? Fuck yeah. That's another thing we need to see more of, is less factory farming, more eating things that you create. Not create, but you know what I mean. The opposite of create. They would make jellies with the bones? Yes. Yes. All right, my biggest tip, that's not the right paint, is to pick up the right paint pot and use that one. Our neighbor's dogs think we're literally the best humans. Oh, I bet. One of my biggest tips for skin painting is to add just a little bit of red onto joints and other places that there's a lot of blood flow. So like knuckles, elbows, knees, nose, ears. Just a little bit of red on those spots goes such a long way. As I will now be doing. The thing is a death contraption. Yeah, that's fucking fair though. It is. It's a big crusher man, you know? Fucking didgeridoo? A little too much. Was vegetarian from 11 to 23. I've been on and off vegetarian a couple times in my life. I mean, meat is just weird and gross. Like, let's not pretend otherwise. Meat is weird and gross. Ooh, eggplant and zucchini sausage? Fuck. Yes, please. All right. Oh, fucking come back, bro. All right, that is our stopping point on the Giants. Lots of skin. So much skin. They have a lot of skin in the game. Thank you. Bro yeeted himself at the mention of eggplant. Well, no, because the giant wants, like, bones to make his fucking bread and shit like that. Not eggplant. Ugh. I really like eggplant, but that's just me. All right, who are we gonna fucking raid today? Oh, I know the answer. It's Awkwardish Panda. Right? That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm feeling. Let's go. All right. Eggplant's either really good or terrible, but never in between. Fucking fair. The texture of it can really make or break it. Y'all, my pleasure. My pleasure. You all have a fantastic time. I'll be back on Monday. Midday, not Monday night, but midday. Specifically. I know it's a holiday. I'm going to be cooking out Monday night, but midday Monday, I'm going to be painting, baby. I'll be here. I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend as well. Thank you for keeping me company while I paint some skin. And other stuff. I guess I painted other things too, but mostly skin. And, you know what they say? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But if it ain't fixed, don't break it. Please don't break it. Bye, y'all.
Well, there's one. Bennett, hi. Welcome in, raiders. Well, I guess I'm not raiding Bennett today. Welcome in, everyone. No, you're fine. Thank you for the raid. Hi, if you're new here. I'm Awkward.